Morning everybody, it's Pam Steele and I'm here to give you the recap. I didn't do a blog yesterday, so I'm doing both recaps for blog 9 and 10 today. That's today the 30th of October, so all set after doing this review to start doing for November your starting on Monday your 10-day getting healthy routine and possibly losing some weight, but certainly great plan for gut health. So we're going to recap. Remember in day 1 I mentioned that chapter 7 was a good backup information, a lot of information on chapter 7 of my book, Grit Not Shit, and it's on my website, crisisadvice.co.uk. And by the way, unless I forget at the end, which I might very well do, all of you who found these blogs helpful, please share them as much as you can. I put them on a public viewing, but please share them to those people that you might find it helpful. So as I said on day 1, it's not all about losing weight, although it was the only weight program that I did lose some weight on. Yes, all right, I did go to a health spa, but what I've been doing over the last 10 days is to hopefully share with you a lot of that information so that you can also, those of you who don't want to have the amazing holiday that I had with all that delicious food in Greyshot Spa, for those of you who maybe can't afford it or would rather do it at home, then this is the basis of that information. So yeah, it's about having that healthy gut, our second brain, and that is the gut. And weight loss may well be an incidental, depending on how firmly you stick to the food plan. So day 2, I explained the key elements, which were no grains, no sugar, some fruit, some fructose, generally no caffeine, but if you love your coffee like I do, have the odd decaf. No junk foods, what I call white foods, pasta, pastry, chips, cake, etc., all of that sort of thing. And very little alcohol, having your treat of 1 glass with your main meal. Hot water at the beginning of the day, I have lemon and ginger, which is really lovely. For those of you who are absolute tea fans, have a decaf tea, but generally, or other fruit teas are great. So that's first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Helps both stimulate and calm and relax your gut. So please think about that. Remember I said no raw after 4. So if you're going to have your raw foods, better to have them for breakfast or lunch rather than dinner. So raw food generally, like a salad or something like that, at breakfast or lunch. Well, breakfast could be fruit, those sorts of things, and your protein and carbohydrates as a cooked meal in the evening. So remember, you've got the palm of your hand. Protein per day is on one hand or one palm, and your vegetables and good carbohydrates on the other, to give you an idea of sizing. So, and also keeping up your daily exercise and having plenty of sleep all helps with that rejuvenation of your whole body. And I also said, if possible, to do like an intermittent fast, which is being at the latest eating at around about 6, and then trying to eat as late as possible in the morning, maybe 9 or 10 o'clock, so that you give your body a really good, your gut a really good chance to digest what it already has, but also to rest and relax as well. Then you've got day 3. So yeah, being a healthy weight, unlike Boris, who did get COVID and he did admit to being overweight, maybe being that healthy weight, so that it can help you, not saying it will stop it, but help you protect yourself against the COVID-19. So day 4 just was recommending the gut gastronomy book that is based on a program that was produced at Grey Shot Spa, what they call their regime, and it's by Edgson and Palmer. It's a fabulous book. It's got loads and loads of really incredible recipes that you would have whether you were on any sort of program or not. Really lovely, and lots of good information about what gut health is all about. So you can get that from Amazon. Then on day 5 we did this emotional, looking at what we eat and why we eat it and whether there's any emotions attached to it. And we were looking at saying, well, it could be about habit. Oh, I've always eaten at that time and I always have that snack in the afternoon. Couldn't refuse if somebody offered. How many times have we done that? Fridge raiding now that we're all working from home. Comfort eating when you're stressed. Stress does actually make you crave junk food anyway, so you get more energy when we don't even need it if we're working from home. Feeling empty and loved and unloved is, some of my clients have said that makes them want to fill up, or even if they're really angry, it's actually about holding their emotions down. So it could be for reward, compensation, fear of being slim, or protection of yourself by having this extra fat layer, or not valuing yourself. So there's all of these things that are nothing to do with hunger. And if you're finding difficulty with that and you find that there are certain things that stop you or sabotage your weight program, then maybe go and see a counsellor and check it out. It's always worth it. A great something that's helped me along a lot throughout the years. So then we talked on day 6, about how alcohol sabotages healthy eating. It's actually a poison, remember that. A lovely one, but a poison. It's got calories, although it's an empty food. If your liver is busy detoxing your alcohol, then it can't and won't get rid of the fats in foods, so you lay fat down. It can reduce your resolve, so you end up snacking more after alcohol. And of course, a hangover craves unhealthy carbos, so like junk foods. But instead of that, look after your liver. So remember, lemon and ginger tea helps you look after your liver. Alums such as onion and garlic also help that. And then supplements like black seed oil and milk thistle. So think about, instead of damaging your liver, thinking about looking after it. And then we talked in day 7 about stress and gut health. Under stress, your digestive system just closes down. It closes a lot of parts of our bodies down so that we have the right focus to attack the tiger, but of course we don't have to do that nowadays. So under stress, our digestive system closes down, and also if we're stressed, we'll eat in a hurry, and again that reduces your digestive efficiency. So I would suggest be more Mediterranean and savour your food. Eat mindfully, even having a small glass of wine when you're eating, but remember that chewing 30 times, well, it doesn't have to be 30, but it's enough to make your saliva sort of mix in with your food, and if you can swallow it when it's got to a liquid state, even better. And then we did a couple of things about what we can do daily, which would be stimulating our vagus nerve. Now that's the one that communicates between one brain and the other. So slow rhythmic nasal breaths, humming, meditation with the Om. Gut massage, remember I talked about a daily gut massage, which is clockwise, starting from one hip, going up to your rib, next rib, and then back to your hip. And also doing the massage around your navel. So very important part of digestion, good digestion. And then finally, we looked in day 8 at facial massage, which is fantastic. You could feel great afterwards, increases your blood flow, decreases your puffiness, improves your lymphatic drainage if you're pressing there or doing this, what I said, pinching or anything like that, which clears all your toxins. So a really amazing way. And I'm just thinking that we'll get on to the shopping list. What I'll do is, I think I'll post the shopping list if I can. But you may already think, generally speaking, it's about having fresh food, colourful food, avocados, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, fruit, lots of colourful veg, spinach, fennel, celeriac, walnuts, nuts and seeds, walnuts, raisins, almonds, oats, organic eggs, butter, soft goat's cheese, kefir yogurt rather, which has got the probiotic part of it, proteins and fish, white meat if possible, rather than the red meat. And lots of spices, ginger, dill, tarragon, lots of different spices. And then, of course, your oils, virgin olive oil for cold preparation and sunflower or coconut oil for cooking. So I think that's all I'm going to do. We'll talk more about that on Monday when we start, how to do the cooking and everything like that. But I hope that's not been too long for you. Have a great weekend and share this video, and see you all on Monday.